here it is asking expected arrival in Schengen area. So I will choose somewhere like February 2025. Because remember guys, you can apply Schengen visa 6 months in advance. So that is a huge advantage. So I'll choose this February 14th. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be explaining you guys on how to apply Schengen visa step by step without contacting any visa agent and paying those extra fees. So first of all, let's split up this video into different parts. Initially, I'll be showing you guys on how to choose a country and how to submit your visa application for that country, first of all. The second of all, what would be the fees for your Schengen visa including VFS charges. And thirdly, I'll be showing you on how to book an appointment with VFS Global, and I'll also talk about the documents required for your Schengen visa. And point number 5, I'll be showing you, I'll also be explaining you on the process of how to track your visa application through VFS Global. So this is going to be a bit of lengthy video, so I hope you guys watch this video till the end to gain maximum information out of this video. So without wasting any time, let's go to my screen. So once you're in Google, just type France visa VFS. So once you get this portal, just click on this. And here just click on apply for visa guys. There are a lot of other options I'll explain you guys in a minute. So once you click on apply for a visa, and first you have to identify your visa type, click on France visas. And here without any hesitation, just click on do you need a visa, and just follow whatever I enter. Just select Indian. Age will take 30 for video purpose. Are you married to French national? No. Do you wish to join a family member? No. Place of submission of application, I'd put it as India. And visa type is short stay or long stay. Please choose this accordingly, and please choose this very carefully. So I'll choose short stay, and main destination of stay I'll choose France. Your travel document India. Travel document is ordinary passport. Search. Your plans is tourism. Main purpose of stay is tourism again. So I'll just give a wild search, and you can see here its supporting documents required are prerequisites. A document with issued less than 10 years ago containing at least 2 blank pages. This is talking about the passport. The purpose of travel stay, if you're applying through a tour package, your itinerary has to be attached, or if you're applying individual also, you have to provide certain kind of itinerary, and you should have certain kind of funds, accommodation, travel, health insurance, which is mandatory, and which should cover a policy of not less than 30,000 euros. So it should be more than 30,000 euros. The amount of to be paid is 90 euros. That is 8,182 Indian rupees along with VFS fees. So let's start our submit online application. So here you have to translate to English guys, and remember, if you're not finding any option to translate to English, just right click on your browser depending upon the browser you're using and click on translate to English, like you can see on my screen, and create a new request in a group. So just click on this if you want to start a new application, and here you just have to select India, and again if you're not getting English, just click on translate to English. And are you joining or traveling with a family member? No. Your stay, place of residence and submit of the application would be India, and city of application that you're applying would be Bangalore, because I stay in Bangalore, but choose your city where you're applying from accordingly. Type of visa applied for short stay 90 days. Main destination of the stay would be metropolitan France. And travel document issuing authority is India. Travel document is ordinary passport. Travel document number, again guys, I'm just taking a dummy passport number, but please do enter your own passport number. And a date of issue, again I'll just whatever I'm giving is for video purpose. So I'll select 2022 January 4th, and expiration would be exactly 10 years, so I'll give it as 32 January 3rd. And your project, what are you making out of this trip, is for mainly tourism. Main reason of stay, again it is automatically selected as tourism. If you have any additional information about your project, kindly give the same. And to check, so just click on this. So it clearly says that you are a citizen, unless you're a citizen of Europe and all these details, you would definitely need a valid Schengen visa. So just let's click on next. And it's just asking, have you entered whatever you have entered, your passport number is correct or wrong. I'm just selecting yes. I confirm all the details. And again, if you don't see proper English guys, just click on translate to English. So I'll just choose as masculine. Marital status I'll choose as married. Name, again, just for this video purpose, I'm choosing some name. Yeah, and date of birth, again, I'll be choosing 04/04/1994. Place of birth, Bengaluru. Country of birth, I'll be selecting it as India, and you can choose only the ones in star, guys. Other things you can leave it blank. And address, I'm just going to choose Chinagar, Bengaluru, town as Bengaluru, and whatever is there in your passport, please select the same details. Country of origin, India. Telephone number, so definitely you have to provide your own telephone number. Email address is, I'll just give it for video purpose. And identifier visa, do you live in any other country apart from your current nationality? No. Are you joining or traveling a family member? No. Are you joining a travel member who is a national of EU? No. So your current activity is, I'm just going to choose this as employee, and it is going to ask which sector. So kindly choose your own sector, professional, and name of your employer, education. So just for this video purpose, I'm going to choose this as Ingosys because I don't want any copyrights from any company. And address, I'll just put it as Electronic City, Bengaluru, and town, Bengaluru again. Country of territory, I'll just give it as India, and phone number of the company. So please give your phone number accordingly. And email address. Okay, I just click on next. And have you obtained a Schengen visa in the last 59 months? To be honest, I have obtained a Schengen visa in the last 59 months. So if I click on yes, it will ask what was the validity of my Schengen visa. And if you're a fresh, as this we are doing this as a fresh applicant, let's select as no. Have you already taken fingerprints during Schengen visa application? Yes. You can mention, if you open your passport, you will see the visa biometric number. You can give the date and the last biometric number. So for this video purpose, as we are doing as a fresh application, let's say you have not applied for any Schengen visa. Let's click on next. And here it is asking expected arrival in Schengen area. So I will choose somewhere like February 2025 because remember guys, you can apply Schengen visa 6 months in advance. So that is a huge advantage. So I'll choose this February 14th, and expected departure from Schengen country 2025. I will choose it as somewhere around maybe 22nd. So it will be 19 days, and number of entries requested is single entry. Number of planned days in France for the coming year, I would just say maybe 6. Your reasons for staying. Okay, this is not given as in the star, guys, so you actually don't have to fill this. So I'll just click on next, and it is going to ask you a host or a person, organization. A person welcomes me. If you have already friends or family in France, you can select this. A company organizing or establishment welcomes me. So if you're already organized by, like for example, if you're invited by a French company to give a conference or something, you can select this. But normally people will be my hotel or a place of recommendation, place of accommodation. So here I've just took the dummy hotel. I've already opened this. It is called Hotel Panache. I'm going to select this, paste it here. Address of Panache would be this. So I'll just select this and give my hotel address, and then town would be Paris, and the phone number again I'll just copy paste from Google, and here you can just type it as panache@gmail.com, and you funding travel expenses by myself, and I will select cash and credit card. But if you are going through some if you're not above 18, or if you're having an ECR passport, etc., you will have to choose if anyone is sponsoring your trip. So I'll just click on next. So once you do this, guys, you can just click on pursue, and it is going to show you I declare all the personal information provided by me is correct, and I'll just click on pursue. So have you checked each of your request data in the form of consent? Because once you submit this, you'll not be able to change it. So I'll just click on submit, and here also I think we need to translate to English. Yeah, about 8,8182 Indian rupees is what I have to submit. Application fee you have to pay is 90 euros or 8182 Indian rupees. I'll just click on pursue. So once you certify that I did contact my visa center, if the application is mandatory, I've been assigned to the appointment date, submit to visa center. So once you submit to visa center, you have your kind of document generated. So this document would be generated. So the next steps here guys would be very obvious, that you will have to book an appointment with the VFS, carry the application form, and you will have to pay 8,182 rupees plus VFS appointment fees, and then you will have to submit your application, and depending upon the volume you will get your visa probably in I would say 2 to 3 weeks. Just keep it as 2 to 3 weeks, just because French consulate is in Bangalore. So if people who are applying from Bangalore will get this very soon, because I had applied for Norwegian visa a few months back and it took me almost 2 months to get the visa. So as you saw in my video, you have generated the application form. So there are a few next steps that we have to discuss about. So you got to know how to submit visa application form, what is the fee structure. Now we need to book an appointment with VFS Global, and we have to take that in the city which you are applying. For example, I live in Bangalore, the French consulate is in Bangalore, and VFS is also in Bangalore. So I've made a dedicated video on how to take appointment with VFS Global. I hope you watch this video completely. I've taken 2 to 3 countries as an example and I've shown this video guys. So watch this video completely to understand on how to take appointment with VFS Global. So once you take the appointment, the next question that you would ask me is, what are the documents required for submitting to VFS? And for you to get those documents initially, prepare those documents and submit to VFS Global, I've made a dedicated video, because this video is going to be too lengthy. If I start talking about documentation, it will go over 25-30 minutes. So I've made this dedicated video on what are the documents needed for Schengen visa, and these documents are mostly common along with your application form for any country, or any 27 to 28 countries or 25 plus countries for your Schengen visa. It is almost going to remain the same here and there. And the next thing is, so once you go to VFS, you have submitted your application, you have submitted your documents, you have given your fingerprints, everything is done. So what is the next step? The next step would be how to track your application in VFS Global. Again, I've made a dedicated video on how to track your application in VFS Global. Please check these videos guys. I've linked the playlist of my Schengen visa, and this is going to be very helpful. Again, if you want to do all of these things through a visa agent, they're going to charge you 20 to 25,000 rupees overall, which is 10 to 15,000 more than your original visa applications. So my recommendation would be to do it on your own, learn and do it on your own to save your own money. So once you do this, once you track your application, there are 2 things, and my recommendation here is, one is you ship your passport to your home through courier, and the second option you can choose in VFS is hold at location. So I'll explain both of these things. So let's say you went to vacation, or you're not at home, you're in office. So once the courier guy comes, let's say nobody is there in your home, it will go back to VFS again. So we don't want these things to happen, right? So I always, whatever I do when I've gone to VFS for applying Taiwan, Turkey, Schengen visa, Egypt visa, whatever it is, I always choose hold at location, which means that once your visa is approved, it will be in VFS and you need to go collect it in the VFS. The fees for this will be very minimal guys. It will be 150 or 250 rupees cheaper than courier. So always choose the second option so that you can go to VFS and collect your passport at your own convenience. The only problem is there is no, VFS is not open on Saturday and Sundays. It is only to Monday to Friday, and the collection of passport would be 9 AM to 3 PM or something depending upon the country. So when I collected my Schengen visa, I went at around 2:30 PM during lunch time and I collected my Schengen visa. But when it is coming through courier, when you are not at home, it is going to be a huge problem, right? And you will always be tensed because it is Schengen visa and your passport is with them. So always choose the second option in terms of collecting your own passport in VFS Global for safety and security purposes. So again guys, I hope this video was very informative. You try to book the Schengen visa on your own and try to share this video to maximum people who are traveling to Schengen countries. It will really help them a lot. And if you are looking to apply any visa, any particular country, comment in the comment section. I'll try to make a video on those depending upon the majority. So I hope you interact more with me. If you have any questions, follow me and then ping me on Instagram because I'm not getting notified, or put a comment in the comment section of any visa you want of any particular Schengen country in those 25 plus Schengen countries. I will definitely consider and make a video on this. I want to make this channel more and more community driven. So I hope this video was very informative guys. I'll catch you guys in my next video.